Life is full of work and stress. Parenting can be a mess. Being a woman is hard enough without adding on that extra stuff. We'll cover topics of every kind. Helpful resources we will find. We'll even drink a bottle of wine. Join us. It will be a real good time.
Hi, I'm Amanda,
And I'm Nikki,
and welcome to Working Mom's Wine, where we drink a bottle of wine.
and whine about our crazy, busy, stressful working mom lives while trying to provide either fun or resources or information to help all of us down the path of parenthood.
That's right. I am drinking day-old champagne, so it's pretty much wine.
Day old champagne. It sounds
It's not
special
the
for some
same without
reason.
the carbonation in it. But we had our Survivor finale at work yesterday, and we popped some champagne to celebrate. And I basically have 2 bread co-cups. So I'm doing that thing where, like on Zoom, if you blow on it, they think it's coffee. Have all your stuff in a bread co-cup. But it's definitely champagne.
I'm drinking my usual black box Cabernet from
Nice.
Chile.
Today we're gonna whine about Halloween because it's coming up.
Mm-hmm.
And there
Yeah, let's
are.
circle back around, and so therefore has the topic.
That's right. So we're gonna whine about a few different aspects of Halloween.
Yeah.
What should we cover
Let's
first?
start
The
with
trunk or treats?
costumes.
Oh,
Okay,
okay, we can
because
do that.
my daughter decided to be obsessed this year with this, what started out as obscure online cartoon that has grown massively in popularity, but she doesn't want, to buy the costume. She wants to kind of DIY it, which is great. Normally she
Of
wants to
course.
spend like $50 on some cheapy costume. And I'm like, cool, okay. And she's already got overalls. So I just ordered this shirt to go under it that's the right color and these little gloves to match his hand colors. And then we get to the head. And it is a purple bunny cartoon that's got big yellow eyes and a big yellow smile, and his ears stand up like this.
If you know what we're talking about, drop your guesses in the comments.
I ordered this beanie that has his face on it and the 2 bunny ears. And it's, the right color. So you put it on your head and his face is on your head, right?
I
She's
have a
so
question.
excited for it. Yeah.
Do the ears flap if you squeeze something?
No.
Aw.
Missed opportunity.
Right.
So she wants it. It's more than I would like to pay for a beanie hat, but I'm like, fine, it's like whatever. So I just order it. It's like the only one, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it shows up and she's not satisfied. She
Oh,
feels like it feels
no.
funny on her forehead and the ears don't stand up. They like flop and his
Yeah.
ears stand up. I said, the only way you're going to get ears that stand up is if you're willing to wear like Easter bunny headband kind of bunny ears. And she doesn't want to do that. So then we go on Walmart and we find this bunny hat it's not stand-up ears. They flop behind, but they flop behind in a different kind of cuter way and a purposeful way, and it doesn't have his face on it. And she's like, let's just do that. That'd be really cute. I'm like, okay. So I order that, and it comes in. She wears it twice, and then she's like, can we put wires in there to stick the ears up? I'm like,
That was going to
no.
be my suggestion.
The way they're like these knit things. There's no way to.
You can't do it
There's
on the
no
other
way to.
side either?
Mm-mm. I
What
can't.
if you
I
did
can't
it,
think of a way to do it without them poking her in the ear or in the head.
even if you like just glued them behind?
I mean, I guess I could, but I don't want to put super glue on something I spend $25.
Oh, I get it.
I'm like, why don't you just get the headband with the
Yeah.
bunny ears like you would for Easter? No. So I'm annoyed. She's just gonna wear one or the other, and she'll pick the night of, I guess. But
Well,
like, whatever, kid. I've done what I can do.
So Lucas is old enough where he's at the point where like him and his friends are just going to hang out, and I have offered to let them have the party here. But we'll be out, so hopefully it'll be fine. Eliana and Silas last year, they did this thing where they were, it's not matching. What's the word I'm looking for?
coordinated?
They did coordinated costumes, and they did the obvious thing of like good and bad angel. It was kind of like Angel Devil, except that like yeah, it was Angel Devil. Um,
Yeah.
I was just thinking about the fact that I got black wings for Eliana, but she did have like a flame shirt on. So they decided to coordinate being an angel and a devil. Um, and then this year, so for Spirit Week, there was, Twin Day, which is my least favorite day ever. I would love to know if everyone agrees or disagrees with this one because it's too much coordination, in my opinion. If the kids don't plan ahead, and I have never, talked with a different parent about it, like twinning is not an easy thing to do. Um, so what Eliana wanted to do this time was they have this game they play and they have characters that they've made. And this is a very long, ongoing thing. She plays it with people at school. She plays it with my niece. And so there's a bunch of different characters they've made for it. And two of her friends at school have characters. And so they were going to triplet, I guess, in the sense that they were all going to be characters from this story, even though the outfits themselves weren't going to match. So I asked her what she needed, and it was a yellow skirt, and I think she used a shirt she already had. And then she wanted like a little circlet that had stars on it. So she tells me they're going to do the same thing for Halloween. So I'm like, well, you can use the same outfit, right? She's like, no, I'm going to be a different character. I'm like, no. I've already bought you
Child, be
something
so
cool
for
for Spirit
real.
Week. Yeah. But then she
Well, we
totally switched
already
up.
have the outfit.
Yeah. And then she totally switched up her idea anyway. Now, for those of you who are familiar with the Five Nights at Freddy franchise,
Mm.
she is going to be Elizabeth, and Silas is going to be the crying child. And part of me is very happy about that because Elizabeth wears a pink shirt and blue, like it's pixelated, so you don't know if it's shorts or a skirt. But either way, I think I'm gonna have to buy her something because she doesn't have like plain blue shorts. But she's got a shirt, and then I can put two black squares on it for the big buttons. And then for the crying
Yeah.
child, it's just blue shorts, which he has, and a striped shirt. So I'm going through the shirts to see if we already have a shirt that can work. But if not, it's a plain striped shirt, and he can wear it outside of Halloween. Thank you, Jesus.
Excellent.
So my main problem this year is I like to do Jack puns. And we've already done Jack Sparrow,
Mm-hmm.
Jack in the Candlestick, Jack in the Box, Jack-o'-lantern, Jack Hammer when he wore the construction outfit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I thought, well, we could do the other kind of Jack in the Box, like the restaurant. But he gets a kick out of the fact that there is Hungry Jack syrup, like it's like made for him because it's got his name on it.
Oh.
And I
Is,
haven't looked to
is he
see if
like
I
a
can find
lumberjack
like
guy?
no,
Hungry Jack?
that's Bounty.
No. Ah.
Or Scott Towels or something. It's a paper towel company.
Bounty is, yeah. It's Bounty paper towels, you're right.
Yeah, but like Scott Towels is a paper towel company too.
Yeah.
That might be the lumberjack one.
No, it's Bounty, I'm pretty sure, isn't
It
it?
is Bounty?
Oh,
Tell
I
us
don't
in
know.
the comments, just joking. Well, I'm going to Google it. I can Google it.
It is
Hi, Internet.
you can share your screen. Remember, we learned that last time.
Oh my God. You're right. I can. Okay. Let me get this
We've
back
got
up.
some major brain fog going on today. It's a Friday. It's been a very, very, very rough day/week.
This is so cool.
Took my dog to the emergency vet today.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
It's been a mess.
Yeah.
Oh, we're so cool.
Oop.
Look at us sharing screens. Okay.
Yeah, it's got this
That's
little
not
logo.
Bounty.
Okay, let's see what Scott is. No. Okay.
No. Who is it?
It's not just us, because he definitely exists. Brawny.
Brawny.
It's Brawny.
Duh.
The things that get you excited as an adult. Oh my gosh. Okay. So he could be a lumberjack.
He could be a lumberjack.
That's so easy. A flannel shirt. I guarantee you I have a flannel shirt he can wear somewhere, and some jeans.
Yeah.
And I'm sure we have a fake axe still. Lumberjack, done. Thank you. This is great.
Done and done.
But I think the syrup idea would be cute. But like, am I gonna have to go on Google and find like if they make like a fabric type costume, or am I gonna have to get out some cardboard? I don't wanna. I don't wanna do the cardboard thing. But
Hmm.
speaking of cardboard, I think that's a great segue into trunk or treating.
That is. That
And
is.
so we always do one at the elementary school that's right down the road because A, the kids go to it, and
Mm-hmm.
B, I always have a child that is in the honor society one way or the other. Look at I need to redo them. That's terrible. Anyway, um, it's volunteer hours
Oh, okay.
for them anytime they do something like that. So I volunteer us and then we do it. And last year we had like a couple Among Us blankets. We had a bunch of the dolls. We had an outfit. Obviously, no one could wear the outfit because it was like a Silas outfit, but I could get the head mask on. So we did that. But I get there, people put way too much effort into this. There's like someone who had like a whole cardboard castle and did like a thing with that. There was like a Cruella de Vil one that was really good. There was someone who set up a drive-through and you'd like walk through the drive-through line to get your candy, but they had like fries and burgers and all kinds of stuff. So I feel like I really need to up my game this year, but the thing happens in 2 weeks. So I've got 2 weeks
It's
and I
not
don't know
much
how much
time.
time I have to put effort into this. So I need to come up with like a really fun trunk or treat so I don't feel like a lame person.
I hear ya. You're
I
better than I. We go to trunk or treat, but we don't do a trunk. And
well,
Ari really wanted to this year.
I only do it
But
because it's volunteer hours.
yeah, Ari wanted to this year, but this year her dad is taking her. So I
Hmm.
said, maybe you just start with going and so he can like
Yeah,
see what it is and get some ideas and then ask
yeah,
next year. Because we do, shared holidays and stuff. And she's always done almost every holiday with me. It's just I do family fun things on holidays and her dad doesn't. So all
yeah,
of his adult friends are adults without kids and stuff.
yeah.
So she's always just kind of stuck with me because I'm already doing stuff with my family who has all your children in it. So we've always gone trick or treating together and stuff. And last year she told me she wants to do something Halloween with her dad too. And I said, what if he took over trunk or treat? And she's like,
Yeah,
that sounds great. It's simple. It's not much effort. You just dress up and show up. You do have to
yeah,
donate a ton of candy before you go. And I have been painfully reminding him constantly that I still need to donate the candy and it has to go to school the week before and all this stuff. So right now the plan is for him to bring candy when he brings her home on Sunday and then we can send it in her backpack, but we'll
yeah,
see if it happens.
yeah. And every
This
place
year
is
they
a
want
little
200
different.
pieces.
So at the school we used to go to, it was bring a bag to get in, and then they
Mhm.
distributed that among the trunks. And then at this school, it's donate a bag if you can, and then the people who show up get the candy distributed. But I did bring a couple bags of my own, and I'm glad I did because in between topping everybody off, there was definitely time where we were almost out of candy and I just dumped a bag in.
Mhm.
Um, but it's like it's difficult not only to remember to do that, but like most of the time the way schools are set up now, it's like if you're going to send something in, it's got to go with the kid because of like school security and stuff, and it's like
How
these
do you know that it
kids
actually got there?
that and like these kids can barely remember their lunch boxes and coats. You really think I'm going to put this in their backpack and they're actually going to give it to you, or like they're going to carry their backpack and a lunch bag, although I'm lucky and the lunch bags fit in the backpacks now, and a bag of candy, like things like that.
Right. It's a
So,
lot. It's a lot. I think last year I wound up double bagging it in Walmart bags, and you have to like staple this thing on it that has their name so they know who's donated their candy and who hasn't. It's
they're going
it's
to call
very
you out if you
stickler.
haven't done it.
It's very stickler, and they want 200 pieces of candy per family. So even though Ari's just one kid, and
That's
there might be a
crazy.
family that has like 5 kids, we're bringing the same amount of candy. And I'm like, That kind of sucks.
That's kind of the whole reason that we decided to do Secret
But it's
Santa
fun and
among the
cute.
cousins, because there's one
Yeah.
family that only has one child, and it's like, this is really not fair to that family.
Yeah. Hmm.
That's another good segue into Halloween in general, though, because candy is stupid expensive.
It is.
I've been trying strategy. My general strategy is when I make my
General
weekly
strategy.
grocery, yeah, when I make my weekly grocery order, it's going to be, oh my God, that's so good. The whole general strategy thing, like that could be like a Dungeons and Dragons character for sure. I'm gonna make one. I'm gonna make one. Halloween candy.
Yeah.
Stupid expensive these days. So
Totes.
my strategy is go to the store, pick up one bag a week, and by Halloween you've got 4 to 6 bags depending on when you started. But also, when people come over to trick or treat with us, I have them bring a bag. So like if grandma and grandpa show up, they'll bring a bag. If the
Yeah.
cousins on the other side show up, they'll bring a bag.
I will say I'm fortunate in that we don't pass out candy because I live in a condo complex. People don't even knock on our door. In fact, the first few years I set out a bowl of candy, even though we weren't going to be there. I just thought people could come up and take some, and none of it was ever taken. It's like people just don't even approach the buildings.
We have people take more than they should. And the one year that we had our ring camera set up, it was really funny. And Brandon and I were like, should we talk through the ring camera and be like, hey, the sign says 2 pieces or
Two
whatever?
pieces. It's funny because the ring camera you can play a siren too, like an emergency siren. You should do that when they take more than what they should. Hit the siren button and see what happens.
I like that.
Uh,
Um, but it's like so far I spent like $15, I think, on a bag. And it was like when you look at the pictures, you think you're getting a bigger bag than you are. It was like maybe this tall,
yeah.
skinny bag. And then, God bless her soul, the girl who runs Survivor, her favorite candy, one of her favorite candies is Gobstoppers. And when I tell you that I went, and this takes a lot, I do not give this store my money anymore unless I'm desperate. I went to a Walmart. I
How dare you?
Googled things. I know. I Googled things online, but like it was like that and Amazon were the only things that came up. So I went to Kroger just because I was already anyway. And then I went to Five Below. No one had Gobstoppers. And so I get on Amazon and I'm like, oh, thank goodness, it can be overnight delivery. So I make the delivery and it's like, oh, you have to add like 12 more dollars. So I buy a 2 pound bag of candy and I'm thinking it's again going to be bigger than it was. So the 2 pound bag of candy got me the rest of the way to where I needed to be. But I got the thing and I'm like, I feel like this is a 1 pound bag, but it's not. You never think about how small it's going to be. But it was really funny because when we gave her her gift, she looked through everything. Hold on one second. When we gave her her gift, she looked through everything and she saw the gobstoppers and she goes, "Do you know how hard it is to get these?" And I'm like, "Yes, yes, I do."
Yes, I do.
And then I got another bag this week that was on sale for $9. Is normally an $11 bag, and it was another tiny, like mini bag of candy. Halloween candy is so expensive that I was like, by the time you have enough for trick or treaters, you're easily spending $50 or more. At that point, I'm thinking, why not just have a little fun party at your house? And just feed your kids some candy while they play games. But like, they're gonna want to go trick or treating, so there's that.
Candy's too expensive. Costumes are too expensive.
Trick or treats are too competitive. I'm a competitive person. Like, I don't like people showing me up, but I don't have time. I'm gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do this year. But like, maybe I like the one that we did at church a few years back. I basically took the Frozen and Olaf dolls that we had. I just don't know if we still have them or if we have them easily accessible. And it was
I
really
do.
easy. Do you? Because it was like
I have
obviously.
them. I have Olaf. I have Sven.
Ooh. So it's very easy to do like the silver and blue streamers and some blue blankets and white blankets and fake snowflakes. Like a frozen trunk would be really easy. Play the music in the background. So I think that's going to be at the very least my fallback if I don't come up with anything. Part of me thought too that if Eliana needs these hours, having her design the set would contribute to that. And she's artistic; she likes stuff like that. Maybe her and Silas could even work on something together. But of course, we have to find the time to do that because we also have cross country 4 nights a week and show choir twice a week. But the last cross country race is on the 13th.
Oh my gosh.
And so I'm wondering if they continue to practice.
Just jiggled my whole desk. Sorry.
I do that too. So, weather. And I know this might be special because we're in Missouri. But there was a year where I had to put snowsuits on the children. There are years where we are sweating our butts off in our costumes.
Mm-hmm.
And there was one year where it was so windy, cold and windy, and everybody's ears were hurting, and it was just not a good time. And that was the year that we accidentally showed up too early for Halloween. So we're out there just like killing time.
Walking in, nobody's there.
Yeah. Terrible. Terrible. I hate the unpredictable weather.
Like, you can't plan a costume to go around it because you never know what it's going to be by the time you have to like buy and make your costume. It could change in the snap of a finger. Like right now, we're still in the freaking 90 degrees.
Right. And the nice thing is, if it's too hot,
my butt.
Missouri skips fall. It goes from like summer to winter. Which is stupid because I would love a nice fall season where I can have my romanticized, oversized sweater and cup of tea on the porch and book, but I can't do that. Okay, so the nice thing about it being warmer is, unless it's like an intentionally heavy costume, like something that's got a lot of layers to it or fur or whatever, okay, you're probably going to be fine. But if it's too cold, like, yeah, you can probably put something long sleeved under it, pants under it, but it kind of like ruins the aesthetic of the costume, which is always sad.
Yep. Oh, so we were in a text chain with our mom the other day, and she was talking about that TikTok prank where kids are like kicking doors in and then running away. And she said, back in my day, they only let you do it on Halloween, but you would throw, like, the doors were metal, the outside doors, screen doors, and you would throw corn at the door, and it would make this loud, like, bang noise, and then they'd run away. And I was like, corn?
Is that the same time of humanity where you used to push a hoop down a road with a stick for fun?
Right. It just sounded so
corn. Why?
We're gonna throw ears of corn at the door. I guess because they're big.
I have a
and
metal door.
solid.
I want to find out how this sounds. Raw corn?
I think so. Yeah, just throwing corn.
Do you have to warm it up first? Can you do it straight out of the fridge? No, I mean, like, obviously it's got to be raw, but like, can it be cold from the fridge? Does that ruin it?
I have no idea.
Corn is cheap enough. I am going to buy a package, and we are going to.
I would assume that it's not cooked, but it's not like from the fridge. That maybe you just grab it from the field,
like room
and
temperature.
Like, right?
Yeah, they probably.
That's my guess.
They grew up in farm fields.
Right.
I thought she was going to talk about.
It just made me laugh.
I did not expect corn.
Can't do that these days. People are.
I know.
Improperly weaponized.
Someone got on. Well, that's why I'm surprised that kids are kicking doors down, because, like, if I was a parent, the first thing I'd be doing is telling them about that poor kid that got shot.
Exactly. Or kids.
It shouldn't be, but it's, like, scary. And I get it. Like, some of that behavior can also be annoying, but, like, see, I don't think you need to be killing people over it.
Yeah.
Someone in our Facebook.
The world's scary these days. It's
way too scary.
Someone
in our Facebook group,
unsafe people that bang on your doors and stuff.
That's true. Someone in our Facebook group for the city that I live in, I'm assuming someone did a TP job the other day, and someone was complaining about it, and they were like, "This isn't 2020. We can afford to do this again." Like, I want to be friends with
your neighbor will no longer put you broke.
Right.
That's pretty funny.
I'll tell you what, though, the way the cats abuse our toilet paper, knocking it off the thing and scratching it all up, I'm not giving toilet paper away to be thrown into trees. I'll tell you that.
Oh.
My kids will spend their own allowance on that thing,
Priorities.
Yeah, priorities, that's right. If you have any complaints about Halloween or suggestions, life hacks, good costume tips, feel free to leave them below. As always, you can find us on all the socials as Working Moms Whine, except for X. We didn't grab that one in time. We will see you next time. Bye.